Like last year, this year we helped again at Animation with different types of games. In case you wonder how last year looked like, I made a video of Animecon 2018, which you can also find on my YouTube channel in case you wonder how it looked like last year. For this year, what we did, or what we are, Animation is basically a place for people to relax with different types of games and activities you could play or do at our zone in the Animecon. We had 4 major categories where each of us volunteers were divided into to help at those places. The first one is Goldfish scooping, probably the most popular one of all our activities. Then the second one we had the fans, Gonggi and youth together, basically one person managing these 3 things. Well, sometimes we also switched to go to the bathroom or get some food, you know. It was not too strict to play around with it a bit, but basically those were the 3 things for that part. The 4th thing was the photo booth, and the last was Takara. So let me briefly explain each one of them so you have a better understanding of each one of these things, and maybe if you want to check Animation out on the next anime convention, or maybe you already did, let us know in the comments. So the first category is Goldfish scooping. It's basically fishing some balls out of the water with a scoop. The thing is, the scoop is made out of thin rice paper, or basically the thing that's catching the balls. So it's made out of really thin rice paper, which makes it even more challenging. People's scores were also put into the computer. Then at the end of each day and weekend, a prize was given for the highest score, like an anime figure or something like that. A lot of people came to see who is the best goldfish scooper and trying to surpass each other. In Japan they also do this with actual goldfish. The second category. So this is a part of 3 things. First one, we had some fans, naked blank fans and markers. A place to let all your creative juices in the form of drawing on a fan. People could buy a fan and use markers to make something out of it. Also handy for when it was hot, because inside sometimes it was damn hot. So yeah, very nice. The second one of this category, then we have the Gonggi, a Korean agility game. It exists out of 5 grape-sized pebbles. You have to throw them in the air and catch them real fast, depending on which stage you are, because the amount varies at what level you are in the game, because there are more levels to it, and to improve or get to the next level with catching those pebbles. And the third one of the second category is Youth, a traditional board game played a lot in Korea. You can compare it basically to Mens Erg Je Niet in the Netherlands, or Ludo in English. Then we have the third major category, photo booth. As the name says, a place for making photos. We had different types of costumes laying around, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, different types of styles of costumes which people could put on and be made pictures of. These pictures were also placed on Animation's Facebook, and in case you wonder how the photos look like, you can check the Facebook. This time we also had a small house where people could change their clothes, so that was quite handy. And the last 4th category was Takara, basically a lottery type of game with always 100% guaranteed prize. For €1 people could enter and win different prizes, from candy to anime figures. To participate you had to throw 5 half-circled long sticks on the table to get a number out of it. So let's say the stick fell on the flat side, then it was not a number, but if it fell on the round side of the stick, it was a number. The number you got was put into the computer, and by that you knew what you had won at this game. So those were the 4 major categories we had for Animation, and it was a real blast, you know, to have a little fun over there. Basically we volunteered for a bit, help a few hours, and then we could, you know, go run wild on the anime convention itself. So it's a good deal. Yeah, I enjoyed it.